29 September arrives for Scorpio as a day of inner depth and revelation. What was hidden rises to the surface. Feelings long kept inside ask to be acknowledged and voiced. Morning may feel like a gentle waking after a long sleep, a quiet certainty settling in, as if answers to old questions are within reach even before they're spoken. Scorpio naturally seeks depth, and 29 September seems designed for you to look inward with clear eyes. Honesty is the compass today. First with yourself, then with those close to you, and finally with the world. Whatever you've concealed behind a practiced mask may show itself now, and that's a blessing. Truth opens new horizons. Expect the possibility of a meaningful conversation. Words heard or spoken could change how you see a person or situation. Don't fear the truth. Today's truths are made to heal, not to break. In relationships, the day carries a fateful tone. Couples may feel the true depth of their bond and find the right moment to clear up what was left unsaid. For single Scorpios, 29 September can bring a meeting that doesn't feel ordinary, something with a hint of mystery that proves to be significant. Work wakes up as well. Your focus sharpens, revealing details you may have missed before. A solution to an old issue might arrive, or a new idea could spark. Trust your intuition in professional matters. It can lead you along the most precise path. The energy of the day is strong, intense enough to create inner tension, as if the world is asking more of you. See it not as punishment but as a test of readiness. What you overcome today becomes a resource you'll draw upon later. Evening promises a gentle landing. After a rich day, it's time to pause and gather your reflections. In quiet, the most important realizations often form. On 29 September, love and closeness come to the foreground. The day invites you to take off the masks and show who you truly are. Scorpio rarely lets others peer into the deepest chambers of the heart, but today candor becomes a source of strength rather than vulnerability. If you're in a relationship, this can be a moment of truth. A conversation that's hovered in the air may finally unfold. Speak calmly. Openness may feel risky, but it brings relief. Words sent from the heart today will be heard. Even difficult topics can sound softer when you keep your tone gentle. If you're single, 29 September can be a point of destiny. Encounters could be unexpected. A passing conversation, a glance in a crowd, an introduction through mutual connections. And yet your heart will recognize the importance. Even if nothing starts immediately, this connection may still be part of your larger story. Inner transformation is a major theme. It's natural for Scorpio to conceal emotion and retreat, yet today your depths are respectfully, powerfully revealed. You may feel the urge to release old resentments or detach from stale attachments. That isn't weakness. It's a move toward freedom. What's been holding you back may fall away. Professionally, the day favors seeing hidden opportunities. You might spot a fresh route to resolve a lingering problem, or realize a familiar idea has far greater potential than you assumed. Scorpios who work closely with people will notice that their words and actions land with heightened impact. Use that influence wisely and gently. The stars suggest there's no need to rush. What matters is already moving toward you. Your task is to stay observant and open. As night approaches, the tone settles into calm, good for solitude or a heartfelt talk. What happens in the evening carries warmth and trust. 29 September is also a day of signs that shouldn't be ignored. The world speaks in a whisper, and whether you catch that whisper can shape the ease of your next weeks. Almost anything can be meaningful now. A number on a door, a line from a song, a look from a stranger, a sudden pause in a chat. These aren't accidents, they're markers. The most important guidance is not to rush. Scorpio may act intensely, but today depth of perception matters more than speed. Look closely at what's already present in your life. Where are you clinging to a habit that has lost its power? Where do you disguise fear as high standards? Where do you call change, but leave no space for it to enter? 29 September isn't a day to waste on doubt. The day offers clarity, and clarity always asks for honesty. Matters of the heart come with a recognizable sign, a steady, warm calm. If someone's presence fills you with quiet warmth, you're where you should be. If tension rises, if you feel like hiding, explaining, or justifying, that's a signal to step back. Don't dramatize, simply observe. The evening has a way of revealing true motives, and you'll notice them if you allow yourself to hear the silence between words. In work, the sign is synchronicity. When the right person reaches out, when a stuck discussion suddenly moves, when access to a resource opens without resistance, these are confirmations that you're aligned. Don't try to push processes forward by force. Scorpio can do almost anything, but maturity means choosing precision over struggle. One accurate step on 29 September will bring more than 10 frantic lunges tomorrow. Internally, the day is like a dive into clear water. You can see the bottom, your own wake, and the clarity or murkiness around you. If the water looks muddy, stop and settle your mind and body. If it's clear, move forward with confidence. Your greatest tool today is intuition, strongest when you're calm. To read the language of fate, ask yourself 3 simple questions and answer each in a single, honest sentence. What do I truly want today? What am I ready to release right now to make space for it? What one concrete step will I take before the day ends? Write your answers by hand and let the ink anchor your choice. During the day, pay attention to moments where you act on autopilot, the way you reply in messages, the tone that starts your conversations, the small gesture that gives away anxiety. Slow down and choose a new response. The strength of this day lies in replacing an outdated program with a fresh one, in one precise click of the soul. The day closes slowly and wisely. 29 September turns like a key, no loud click, yet the lock opens. You don't have to make life-changing decisions right now, but you do need to acknowledge what you've seen. Recognition is the first step. It eases what has long asked for attention and illuminates what's ready to grow. Conclude in your own way, deeply and quietly. What felt most alive? Which thought kept returning? Where, for the first time in a while, did you choose the unfamiliar version of yourself? Write 3 lines in any order, unedited. With them, you'll enter the next phase tomorrow. Relationships become clearer after today. If you're partnered, preserve the evening's subtle bond. Don't argue about the past or about who's right. Speak about what sustains you both. Your closeness grows more from softness than from proofs. If you're single, don't rush to label a fresh encounter. Let the night hold it for a while. What is meant often arrives without fanfare and stays. Your professional vector also comes into focus. You may suddenly notice a step that will deliver maximum effect with minimal effort. Put it into your calendar for the coming days with a specific time. Scorpio needs to carry insight into action, otherwise the depth begins to press down. One precise slot in your schedule ensures today's clarity won't go to waste. Your body appreciates attention. If you granted yourself even a short pause today, your system will answer with lightness. Try a small digital fast before sleep, 30 minutes without a screen. Allow your nervous system to experience silence. You may be surprised how much needless noise has been feeding anxiety, and how quickly fine energy returns when the room is free of extra signals. The chief gift of this day is a restored sovereignty over your inner space. You are once again the master of your depths, guided not by others' expectations, old scripts, or imposed shoulds, but by your own truth. With that truth, you step into the next chapter freer and lighter. Thank yourself for your honesty, for the courage to look inward, for caring for those you love, and for choosing gentle strength instead of rigid control. This is how a mature Scorpio moves. This is how your true magnetism unfolds. Without pressure, without haste, without performance. 29 September will end, but the clarity remains. Carry it quietly and with confidence. You understood correctly. Are you ready?